I actually said to him, take someone with you. Meaning, right? No. I know what I meant. Everyone else, I think, no. He says to me, mate, I'm getting sent off here. I was like, I don't think I saw the first bit, what had happened. And he says, I'm getting sent off here. I was like, all right, take someone with you. Meaning, like, have a little scuffle, fucking have it like headbutt or fucking whatever. Like, just have a scuffle and try and get somebody else sent off.
Take someone with you.
Like, if you're going and you're already going, I think he's already on yellow, he's getting another one for sure and he's off. Take someone with you. His interpretation was, go and fucking knee somebody.
Get someone sort of with you on a stretcher.
Yeah, like, but in my... Actually, after the game, he was like, mate, I'm done here, mate. I'm done. Can you speak to the gaffer? So I go down to Mark Hughes and say, listen, Gaff, I'll be honest with you. I did say to him, take someone with him. His interpretation was a little bit different to what I had in mind, but like, he's like, yeah, no worries, whatever. And then obviously he gets banned. He plays in Marseille, doesn't he? South of France for a year or wherever it is. And every now and then he'd be on the phone to someone and he'd go, fucking tell some more, you fucking dummy, man. And I pick, wait, you're taking a piss, mate? You're in the fucking South of France. Playing for Marseille? You taking fucking enjoying yourself? I was pissing down here. See you later.
Gascoigne, Lineker on my bus, no charge. We were going to go to a club up in Piccadilly, not far, but... And we were trying to get a taxi and we couldn't. It was one of those nights, it was raining, I think. We couldn't get a taxi anyway. And this bus came along. Gaz said, let's get the bus. I thought, it's going to be a bit... And it was full, this bus. And we thought, oh, God. So anyway, on the way, Gazza went in, on he went, and about 4 of the players followed. And I came in last and I said, I don't suppose any of them paid. And a little Indian driver. And I said, how much is it? Oh, no. He said, no. He says, Gascoigne, Lineker on my bus, no charge. Where are you going? And do forgive me for the accent, but he did talk something like that. And he said, well, we're going up near Piccadilly. I don't know whether is that. He said, oh, this is only 2 blocks off my route. I will drop you at the door. Anyway, so off he goes. And then Gazza gets to the front of the bus, and you know the big glass windows at the front of the bus. He's standing there facing the bus, and he's singing, "We're all going on a summer's holiday." And the whole bus joined in, and just mad, but it was very funny. He had to be there probably.
You used to garden for Clough.
Yeah, no, it's like
a full-time job.
I was going to say I did the Wales
Never
play all the time.
did you?
He said, you got a better chance, young man, of being a gardener. No, he used to come round the digs. He used to jump in his car, drive us over to his house, and you just have to do the garden.
I just loved it. Clough would do that sort of stuff, get 4 of the lads and get them come and do my garden.
No, there's some brilliant ones though. So he had this lovely house, really long gardens, right down the bottom. We found a tennis ball, but we could see it over like a little hedge sort of thing. So one of the lads goes, go on, get it. So, go on, get it. So he goes running over, does the old, sort of flops over and gets a tennis ball. So now the other lads, if he was stand or someone goes jumping over. So we're now playing our tennis over. So Cloughy comes up and he goes, hey, you, get out the neighbour's garden. Get out the neighbour's garden, you house.
Yes.
Anyway, so we're like, he went, what are you doing? Because we found a ball. We're playing our tennis. He goes, well done. Well done. Keep playing. Brilliant. So there weren't a lot of gardening done by that. Yeah. He just seemed to long the lads around. You know what I mean? Sometimes they find, I remember Lee Glover was a naughty boy once on tour, and his fine was to go to Clough's house every day to do his garden.
I always remember Gazza going, do you think my cock's big, Dino? Do you think my cock's big? Paul Gascoigne was my idol. The story I do fucking love is when we played at Valley Parade. It's a near post corner. And I'm on the near post, Paul Gascoigne's behind me, so we're lined up, so I'm in the front. So I get the Alvin Jones one where you go to grab his bollocks. So as I'm grabbing his bollocks, the picture shows like he's looking down, and I always remember Gazza going, do you think my cock's big, Dino? Do you think my cock's big? And I'm like fucking laughing, but obviously the cameraman took a photo of the picture.
Yeah.
In swinging corner, comes out, goes back out, goes out from the corner. So we set up again. Near post, Paul behind me, blah, blah, blah. This time I've gone like that, I thought, fuck, I'll squeeze your bollocks now, you can't, you know what I mean? And as I've gone like that, he's got his knob out. And I've got his knob in my hand. And it's like, and you know, like the shock of it, and I'm like, fuck, he's going, it's big, Dean, isn't it? It's big. And obviously the cameraman's got it, but as you can see, Paul looking down, you can't obviously see his dick, you know what I mean? But I've got it in my hand, just sort of like whipped it out, thinking he knows I'm going to do it again. And after the game, I was like, what are you doing? He just said, it's shit game on it, and that. He said, fuck, I'd you so much stupid. So that's my claim to fame, is giving me hero award.
Mental.
Paddy says he shot fireworks at a physio one day. Were you aware of that?
No, they were in the gym, and it was the old gym at Belfield, and it was an old, no, not the way it is now, but it was big. It was maybe at that time about 60 yards long, and I think it was him and Wayne, and they were holding the fireworks at one end of the gym to each other, and they were shooting the fireworks. And actually, we had a guy who used to come in Liverpool, as you can imagine, would sell his anything, you know, and they had big rockets, you know, big, kind of about that thick and that long, you know, full of gunpowder. And they were holding one end and shooting them at each other through the roof.
What was your reaction?
I'm the manager. I'm supposed to be the one who's saying,
"You're joining
stop that, will you? Will you stop that?" But it was, you know, would you behave yourself? You know, you're like, but they'd already done it.
Just got off the coach, like had a 20-minute journey. Underneath, net bags out, rolled the footies on the pitch, started slamming balls against the crossbar. The boys were like, what is he doing? Like, and Fabs has come over and gone, Fab has come over and gone, yeah, he fab him off, didn't you? And he's gone, David, do you not think you should stretch? B.A. Fab, I ain't stretched since I was 13. What's this? Crunch! Just started whipping balls in. I'm like, then Rooney's got involved, then I've got involved, I have a bit of this is a bit of me. Another one, classic. He's gone, he's on the pitch, crossing. Fabio's gone, can we have 3 right wingers out there, 3 left wingers out there? Says 3 gone out, whoever it was. Bentley's the 4th man going over. Fab's gone, Dave, I've already got 3. He went, behave yourself. He said, I'm one of the best crossers here. Barbex. Said one of the other 2, I think it was like Ashley Young or something. And this is what Bentley had. He said, gets that ball here. Whips it straight. It's like ridiculous. He had to, he said, told you, Fabs. You know what I mean? Got a bit, didn't I? From that day, I thought, this geezer's too much. Like, that's the last time me and him ever got picked.
I won't forgive you for taking the remote control. Oh yeah, I remember that.
He's watching, what is it, rugby league?
Rugby.
He's watching the house. He went like,
go on, you tell her. Tell the truth, will you? Make a change.
So he's watching rugby league, so I'm sat there, it was Newcastle away. You had to go out the room to get your food. I think it was my 2nd or 3rd game. So he's gone out, so I've changed it over to X Factor. So I've hit the remote, so he's come back in, he's with the remote, whatever. So just sat there like, and then next thing he's gone up, pull the plug out of the TV. I don't even know whether he knows. About midnight, the club security knocked at my door and asked for the remote.
I've nothing to do with me.
I've no idea where it is. Next day he was fuming.
No, again, I like my rugby league. It was a good game, man. I came back and I knew the lads were up to no good. Usual, so very immature, these lads. X Factor was on. So anyway, I wouldn't say I stormed off to bed, but I went to bed as that, and Wayne came. I knew he'd done it. And again, he was new to the club. I don't want to give him a chance, you know. I don't want to be too hard on him. And the next morning, we're down for breakfast, and he comes up to me. He says, "Did you find them control?" And I was going to be polite, but when he said to me, I went, "Go f*** yourself."